about countering common triangle defenses. I've got my favorite triangle defense that I'm going to teach you. Like if someone gets me in a triangle, this is my favorite way to get out. And I've taught this to kids, and I've even yelled it out to one of my students in a tournament who was fighting. He got stuck in a triangle. He didn't know the move, but I yelled it to him. I told him what to do. He did it, and he got out. So this triangle counter works really great. So if you're the triangler, I made that word up. If you're the triangler, you want to be able to stop this common counter. Okay, so let me show you the counter. So Coach Justin's here, and what I like to do is when I'm stuck in this triangle like this, I take my other foot, I'll take my free arm and kind of put it right here, and I'll walk over. Watch this foot. Look at this. You see that? I step over his body. And when you do that, you can kind of put some pressure on him like this, and usually kind of end up in what we call a reverse mount, which, by the way, I like this position a lot. So it's called the step over defense. Go figure, right? Because you step over. So the defense itself is, I wouldn't want to wait this long. It's already getting kind of late, but even if it is a little bit late, you can still apply it. Just take your free arm, reach across here, and just kind of run around the free side and step all the way over his body. And you kind of pry his legs off with that. That's a really good defense. It works a lot, but the counter to it is so easy, it's pathetic. So Justin's coming on me, and really 99% of the battle here is just watching out for the step over defense. So if I'm going triangle, Justin's coming. Look, don't let him step. Put this here, and don't let him step. I could be finishing right now. Don't let him step over. You just hold his knee, or if he's got pants on, hopefully he's got pants on, grab his pants and just hold him like this. And he can't step, okay? Now, there's another version of this called the punch pass. It's kind of like this, but he uses his arm. You know that move, don't you? So he just takes this arm and swings this arm over. Yeah, like that. You see that? That's a kind of another version of the step over pass. He's just kind of doing the same thing with his arm. So when you're in the triangle like this, you can take your free arm and swing it, or some guys just punch it across. It's called the punch pass. And the defense there is the same too. Don't let him. Just stiff arm his hip. So if I'm going on Justin, I'm wary of this. I don't want this arm punching over here. I don't want this leg stepping over here. Yeah, if he tries to punch over, I'm going to grab his hip and hold it. He can punch all he wants. He needs all that extra hip room to make that move work, and it does work. So watch out for the punch pass. Watch out for the step over counter. And you do it by the same thing. That free side, stop his leg or stop his hip when he comes around. Can you guys do that? It's super simple, but you should learn that counter too because it works. If you ever get stuck in a triangle, that's what I recommend. Step over his head. Most guys that aren't ready for that, you'll get your leg over and you'll be out. And the punch pass works too. All right, let's practice that on 3, 1, 2. One thing I forgot over here. On that step over thing, I can mention it almost doesn't even matter which leg you step over with. Like I was stepping over with the punch pass. You're always going to use the free arm. Okay. With the step over, I can step over with this leg, or I can even step over with this leg. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So on the step over, it'll go either side. Sometimes it feels better if he's got me in the triangle and this arm's across. I'm kind of already twisted this way. It kind of feels better to just put my fist on the ground, step over like this, and rip out from there. So I didn't want to give you the impression that it could only work on the free arm side. It'll work on either side. Okay? All right. That being said, all right.